Hey everyone, Jason here from Off the Beaten Path. A little bit of a different video today. We're picking up in Paul Punker and heading up to Eurobin Falls at Mount Buffalo. So this is pretty sure almost certainly the last video you're going to see the badge in, and there's no four-wheel driving. This is all bitumen driving. Yeah, it was just on a family trip in the region, and thought I'd take the opportunity to film Eurobin Falls. There'd been a little bit of rain, and I thought there'd be a bit of water coming over the falls. It's a really quick, easy drive from Port Punker. As you see, you come out of Port Punker, turn left, you hit the big roundabout, you go all the way around to the right. So that's the Buckland Valley exit there. You go past that and you take this exit here, which takes you to Buffalo. It's about 9 kilometres to the falls, to the base of Mount Buffalo from that roundabout there. So it's a really quick, easy drive and a good road all the way along. Keep in mind, Mount Buffalo is a national park, so you can't take your dogs on this walk. And yeah, before not very long, you're sort of hitting the main entrance of the park here, where the road splits for entry and exit. And there is a little portable building installed up here because during winter it is manned for checking for carrying of snow chains, but not on this particular day. And once you pass the main entrance and into the Mount Buffalo National Park, it really is just a short drive to get to Eurobin Falls, and it's quite a nice scenic drive along the way as well. You get some glimpses of Mount Buffalo along the way, and as we get a little closer here, keep an eye out for glimpses of the falls. Just there you can see the glimpses of the falls coming up. And a little bit hard to see there with the sun glare. And this is Eurobin Falls. The water actually passes under the road here. Just on the left there, where that Y62 is pulling out of, is the Lower Falls car park, and there's a picnic area there. It's really not a very big car park here, but yeah, this is the Lower Falls viewing area, or Small Falls. That's right, there's the Small Falls, which are these ones here at the bottom, and then the Lower and Upper Falls. So that's on the far side of the road, where the river from the falls flows out and down towards Port Punker. And the other side of the road here is the Small Falls. Quite a pretty little falls. It does put out a fair bit of noise. But really cool to check out when it's flowing like it is today. So from there, it's just a very, very short drive, as you'll see, to the main parking area for the falls walks. The first part to the Lower Falls viewing area is a pretty easy walk. From there it does get steeper and a lot more steps. And if you're as unfit as I am, it will be painful and slow. Most people have no trouble at all. So you can see there's a few parking spots here, and at the end of the car park there where you see those stairs, that's where the walking track actually starts. And you can see there it's about 400 metres to Ladies Bath Falls, and about 700 metres to the Lower Falls. So yeah, there's still three more sets of falls. So bang for buck on this one, pretty high. And as you can see there, someone has taken the time to write some sound advice on the National Park sign there. Just in case you weren't aware, yes, there's no toilets at the falls. So if you got to go before you get here. So the early section of the path here is pretty well defined, wending its way through these boulders. You can see there we're not too far from the road. It almost parallels the road, this first section. And it's pretty easy going. Most of it's just the path with a few sections with stairs like that one in front of me now. But wait, there's more. This sort of gives you a bit of a taste of things to come. This is not a very steep set of stairs. They get a lot steeper later on. Somebody's done a good job building those out of rocks. But by and large, this track's pretty manageable. There are a few rocks and everything across the path, as you can see, but nothing overly difficult. And much like when I'm showing the four-wheel drive track videos, I have kept a fair bit of this walking track in. Hopefully this video is not too long and uninteresting. I guess we'll see, depending on how many views we get. But I just wanted to show you guys this is not a difficult walk. You can hear that background noise of the falls. We're getting closer, and you're getting your first glimpse of the Upper Eurobin Falls there, coming down off Mount Buffalo over the rock. So really interesting falls here. Getting very close to Ladies Bath Falls.
I think that's the Upper Eurobin Falls track, maybe?
No, it's not.
Not sure. This is definitely the main trail. Rocks are a bit slippery. Very lightly raining at the moment.
That did keep it a little bit interesting. So this is Ladies Bath Falls. Quite a pretty little waterfall coming down between the two rocks there and working its way through a number of pools, hence the name. And you can see there the water flowing under the bridge and working its way down to the lower falls. I'm forgetting the name of all the falls. 4 separate waterfalls here, well worth the walk. Crossing over the bridge, the next section of the track is a little bit rougher, and you do get a cracking view just here of the falls where the water's coming through. That right there might be the thumbnail. So a little bit of a cozy squeeze through the rocks here. Not the most defined path. And you can see, yes, waiting for us there, more stairs. As I said, if you're anything like me, there's plenty of spots you can stop and rest and enjoy the view. Not that it's a particularly long walk. So we're just getting to the actual lower Eurobin Falls lookout area. This is just below that, and you can see quite an amazing falls here, how they spread out over the rock. Reminds me a lot of the Woolshed Falls down near Beechworth, for anyone that's been down that way. And up there where the camera's going at the moment, that's the Upper Eurobin Falls, where if you continue on up to the next lookout, you get a much better view. Definitely worth the walk up to the Upper Eurobin Falls lookout. But if you were going to pick one, I'd be choosing to stop at the lower Eurobin Falls. I think they're actually more impressive in my opinion, but if you've been there and checked it out, let me know what you think. I just like the way the water spreads out across the rock. It's really wide. Apparently back in the day, a few people, not surprisingly, have been injured trying to slide down those rocks, so don't be doing that. And you can see there the water all gathers at the bottom of the rock and goes on to Ladies Bath Falls. Just quite an interesting waterfall. A little bit of a difference to what you typically see. There's a lot of walks up on Mount Buffalo as well, guys. So I've done a few of them before. The monolith walk is really interesting. If you'd like to see more about Mount Buffalo, let me know in the comments down below. I'll go back and I'll do some exercise, which will be good for me. So working our way here from the lower Eurobin Falls to the upper Eurobin Falls lookout. This section of the track is probably, a lot of it there is not particularly well protected. As you get closer towards the end, there is this fence here, which does protect you from the edge a little bit. And of course, did I mention, there's more stairs. This was on a weekend, so there were a few bods around. That was another thing. Apart from my fitness, I did have to stop at times to take the opportunity to film when there weren't people around, so waiting for a break in the traffic, so to speak. Yes, rock stairs. Obviously thought the zooming shot was a good idea instead of trying to carry it while I'm walking up there. As you can see, that these ones look pretty organic, and we're getting pretty close to the actual lookout here. So hopefully all this is giving you an idea. As you can see, from lower to upper falls, a lot more stairs. So, you know, if the stairs aren't your thing, but you like waterfalls, feel free to just stop at lower Eurobin Falls. You can see the upper falls anyway, and you don't have to go all the way up. Just about there now. We're not quite at the viewing area, but from this part of the track there's a great view there. You can see the water cascading down over the rocks, coming down off Mount Buffalo and into that funnel, which is pretty cool. Just eroded there over years. So just making our way up to the final lookout point, which is thoughtfully signed for us, the Upper Eurobin Falls lookout. A little over 1 kilometre, I think, from the parking area, and gives you a cracking view of the water coming, and gives you a bit of a sense of scale there for that rock face. It really is quite massive. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, something a little bit different for the channel. I really love Mount Buffalo. I wanted to share a little bit of that with you guys. Like this video if you liked it. If you've been and seen these falls, let me know down below, and if you want to see more about Buffalo, let me know about that as well.